Like our 20s, do we? I do. I've got a few. I suppose I've been sort of collecting and pissing about with the bloody things for nigh on 10 years now. And this is the collection as of today. I've had a few nice ones I've let go over the years. There you go, you live and learn, don't you? Start with this one. This is my hedge bike. She's I think it's a 1982, this one, with the 24 TPI bottom bracket and forks. It lives in the hedge. It gets used pretty much every day, and that is what it is. Pile of shite, really. Got some quite nice features on it. I've got some Mark III RSW bars, a 1960s 3-speed trigger, dyno hub. I've got it all hardwired so the lights are permanently on, which is pretty handy. No pissing about, just come out day or night, rain or shine, and just ride it where she's going. It's got the factory brazed or welded, looks like brazed actually, well, brazed on basket mount, which I've had an extension added to carry the basket, which is pretty handy. As you can see, it's shite, that's official. Vindex Vogue chain guard, very nice Phillips Credulux pedals, like them, they work really well. And this top box, this is bloody handy, this is. Yeah, it's really good little shopping bike, this. As I say, lives outside, plastic saddle. I think about 4 or 5 years it's lived outside for now. I've changed the cables on it a couple of times, changed a couple of tyres, always second-hand tyres used on it. Yeah, love it. It's been stolen. Right then, moving on. 1976 New Hudson Nat. Lovely bike this. This is the second one I've had, and this one is probably fractionally better than the other. Not a lot though. It's got its original white tyres, which I really like. There you go, New Hudson. Original trigger with the plastic cover. Split as ever. I've added this Brooks saddle because it just goes so well with the colour scheme, and they're so comfy. Yeah, original pedals. I think these are really shite, but I didn't want to take them off because, you know, it is what it is. Moving on. This is probably the jewel of the collection. It's a, I can't remember what year it is. Probably about 1970. Let's have a look on the hub. Yeah, she's 1970. It's a Sun, the Sporting 20. Pretty rare beast, this one. There's not many examples known of, and this one is really original, bar the tyres. Let's go and have a look. It's got the grip shift with the RSW3 type grips. One-piece swan neck bars. The chrome hasn't fared too well on this one, but hey ho. What else is of interest? Oh yeah, the backlight. Look, this is factory. It does all work. I had to drill the batteries out of there because they were solid, and I've had to solder a few bits inside it to make it all work. And that powers one of these shite little plastic egg ones. But like I say, it's all original. Ben Frost donated this earlier one with the clip-on one. It ain't got the nuts and bolts on. It just goes on something like that. Yeah, the saddle is original. This was quite a nice touch on these. They had a B66 as standard with this natty little tool bag. And I guess that's the original owner, Charlotte Shalgoski. Original book in there, look. And the spanner's in there too. I shan't dig it out, you just have to take me word for that. Yeah, original pedals too. There's little sun decals here and there. Quite a nice heads badge. Bit of focus. Wow, what's happened to that? That's better. Yeah, shite phone, don't want to focus. Right, moving right along. This is my touring 20. The frame set was given to me in the tin work. I think the cranks were still on it and a couple of bits. What was missing I've put on, like the front rack, the lights, saddle, and whatever was missing. I've recently done 100 miles on this in a day, which was quite fun. The bike just soaked it up. Brooks B66 again, that is my go-to saddle on one of these bikes. Panniers are bloody handy. This is an early machine, this, as you probably noticed. It's got the braze-on seat clamp, and I love that early font. Lovely bike that. Just eats the miles. Swan neck bars again, I do like them, they are my favourite on these machines. And next up, this is a oh sorry, I think that's a 1968 or a 69, that one. Next up is a 71 Hercules Hunter. This is a Bitzer. It was sent to me as a frame set, and I don't think there's a lot else with it, but what was missing I've stuck on. The wheels aren't original, lots of it aren't original, but it is the original type bag, and well, there it is. She's a Bitzer, got a few right bits on it, trigger's right, I say the saddle bag. Of course, these were the bottom of the range model, no rack, they didn't have a stand originally, and there we go. Rides nice, as they all do. A well set up 20 will take some beating, I reckon. Right, these two, the Stowaway Sisters. This is a 79, nice original machine. I very recently dragged this out of a skip. Like, my eyes lit up when I saw it. Like, ooh! Didn't even have to put tyres or a cable on it, just cleaned it, serviced it, and away she went. That's a 79. This is my 78. I've had this for some years, this one. Yeah, Union dynamo set. I'm going to put the same dynamo set onto this one when I get a front light. I've got the dynamo and backlight. I'm just going to find another one of these type front lamps. Another thing I've done, I've put a Raleigh do-a-upper on there so I can drop the bars. It makes it a bit more compact for when I chuck it in the back of the car. Right, now we got to the freak show. This is the legend that is the Overlander. I've been mucking about with this for, oh Christ, yeah, 6, 7, 8 years, I suppose. It's a slow burning project that's slowly evolving. Never got around to painting it. Well, I've never really finished it, so there we go, still tinkering with it. I'll just show you what's going on here. The stem is cut down mountain bike bars, a la Dave Polk. I think he was the man who come up with that plan, with an A-head stem on it. I'll explain the gears before I explain the levers. We've got a double ring up front, 42-52, still on the 76mm bottom bracket, which I am going to narrow and rethread in the fullness of time. But the pièce de la résistance is the rear hub. It's a 7x3 Sachs, as used on the Molten Land Rovers. So we've got 7x3 there, and double rings up the front. That gives 42 gears. Lots of duplicates in there, of course, but it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Piss about. Cross-country tyres on her, SKS guards. The brakes are good, dual pivot, long drop dual pivots. They are really, really powerful. So much so that I've had to add a plate on the back so it doesn't flex the plate when I'm braking. Yeah, that's it. Right, levers. Brooksby 66 again, the go-to. Right hand lever, that operates the mech. Left hand thummy operates the front mech, and a 3-speed Sturmey trigger operates the 3-speed SRAM hub, and it all works very nicely indeed. It gets a bit confusing sometimes, a bit like patting your head and rubbing your tummy, but you sort of use the 3-speed as a triple ring and ride it on the 7-speed, and if you need a bit more or a bit less, you've got the double ring to take it which way you want it, really. So there we are, my world of shite. Cheers and gone.